Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the 80's team. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Kyrie Irving. Doherty is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Price. And it's Ilgauskas in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Malone. And James pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
It's stolen by McHale. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. The Cavaliers pull it in. James looking it over. And he drives in.
And come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. That shot missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Price. And the layup's good off the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Johnson. Outside Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
LeBron, no luck. And so Jordan will bring it up for the 80's team.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80's team. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. And it's Bird missing. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Here's James driving to the basket. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 7 points for LeBron.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's James. The 80's team making their last shot. Another three for Cleveland.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Malone finds McHale. Pass to Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
On the wing, James fires the three. And another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Bird. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Doherty's got his 5th rebound in this one. James has a 2-pointer. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's McHale. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's James, leading by 12. And James throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Bird. He doesn't hit that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Price is in the... And so Bird will bring it up for the 80's team. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Now, here is Irving. Another three for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Bird for three. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Bird's got 6 points.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Bird against James. Fires for three. And another three for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson against Price. High post try. Up again. Here's Malone. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Jordan wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Smith. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Brandon in at the point guard position.
First team foul.
Olajuwon on the wing. And it's Worthy in the corner. Outside Thomas. Outside Irving.
Cleveland foul. Bingo Smith. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the 80's team has possession. They trail by 14. Here's Olajuwon. That one, no good. Nance with some nice D. James with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. And the dunk by James.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Now, here is Irving. It's Thomas on the wing. Puts one up from 19. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From deep, James, and no good. Worthy with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Hard not to be a fan of the way Worthy plays. You see the quickness and agility there on the drive.
LeBron against Abdul-Jabbar. James, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LeBron's got 23.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Olajuwon trying to break free. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Thomas.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win.
Outside Irving. Over Smith. Irving can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 15. James with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Upside Thomas. Stolen. James outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 30 points for LeBron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's LeBron. He gets it in there.
LeBron James.
James has got 32 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Irving. Back to Thomas. Shot from 12. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. And James throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So the 80's team called timeout. They're first. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Malone. Over Doherty. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
McHale for three. They get it back. Johnson, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Price kicks to Irving. Lets it go with a three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yep, that one goes in there. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
Stolen by Bird. Irving against Johnson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
On the wing, Irving. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Now, here's Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Mark Price. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. McHale outside. Outside, Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McHale trying to free himself up.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Drills the three-pointer. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. Going on an absolute rampage.
56.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got Bird, Kevin McHale out there with Moses Malone. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Johnson in at the point.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And for Cleveland, they've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Price is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Doherty, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Malone sets the pick for Johnson. Up top, Malone. James covering. And here's Bird for 3. Price grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Johnson against Price. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 6.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Gotta commend the fearless attitude right there.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the inside, here's Malone, and it's Malone finishing it off.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Price with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got 22.
The best shot maker in this league? It might just be Kyrie Irving.
Bird left side. Over James. Shot's good from Bird. And it's 8 points for Larry Bird.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's James. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just
Johnson against Price. Now the pass to Bird. Fades back. Cavaliers with the rebound. Doherty's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 24 points for Kyrie Irving.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Johnson inside. Covered by Ilgauskas. Johnson can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's on Larry Bird. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Ilgauskas. Nance comes in for Brad Doherty. And Freeze subbed in for Price. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Time called here. The 80's team will talk it over. Carr, he's checked in for Irving. Thomas passes to Dantley. Olajuwon with a screen on Nance to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Man, that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
James outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Count it, good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And the basket by Thomas.
Yeah, that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
James kicks to Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Love.
Team foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for James Worthy. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Cleveland with it. James outside. Capitalizes off the crossover. LeBron's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, that's just he's just a big dude. He just brushes by defenders and on his way up, it's just easy.
It's Wilkins with the drive. Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 52 points.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Wilkins the pass to Thomas. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. The drive by James. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And the 80's team has possession. Shoots from 12. Here's Olajuwon. Taken away. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
Thomas outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Irvin out there with Thomas. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Kareem. And it's Dantley in at the 3 spot. Outside Thomas. Kicks to Worthy. Gervin in the high post. He's against Smith. And it's Gervin missing. And so here's Cleveland. Passes it to Jones. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love with the screen for Smith. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Cleveland.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A nice shot by Gervin.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Free. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The 80s team making a switch here. Irving's checked in. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get it again. Abdul-Jabbar. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Here's Free. Nailed from 3-point land.
3 points.
Free's got 6 in the quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Worthing's to Gervin. Over Smith. Goes back up. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
For 3, Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now Thomas. Outside Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Brandon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Smith. And Smith slams it home.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the 80s team. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting.
First one falls for him. Wilkins is checked in for Irvin. And Cleveland also making a change. Carr, he's checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Thomas. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Outside Russell. Here's Carr. And he uses the glass on the layup. Carr's got his first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Worthing's to Gervin. Got a piece of it. Lays it up off the glass. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Outside Wilkins. Nice D from Russell. Wilkins has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Baseline jumper. Shots good by Carr.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Wilkins, the pass to Thomas. And Thomas with the stop.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Brandon. Thomas covering. And that one's good. Brandon.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Worthy outside. Pass to Gervin. Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Cleveland with the ball. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shots good by Carr.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
The pass to Russell. And the ball out of play. The 80's team will inbound.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilkins driving the lane. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Brandon. And another three for Cleveland.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And here is Thomas. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Good morning.